Dre, aka Gold Coins PGO2, coming at you live today with our very first story time. You feel me? This is a new channel. This is a Gold Coins channel. We got 3 other members. Gold Coins Prez, who's Eli. Then we got Josh and Amon. We're going to probably do a group intro video. It's probably going to be our next video. And we're going to talk to y'all about ourselves a little bit, stuff like that. But we wanted to come to y'all with a video first because we couldn't all be together. But this channel is basically going to be story times. We're going to do a couple of videos on like different themes or eras. Probably a couple pranks or whatever. But this channel going to be lit. It's going to be lit, I promise y'all. The other 3 dudes, funny. They're going to have hella good story times. But without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Hold it back, don't I think the cops coming? If you could do that, you could be my shorty. We could pull up, make them hoes, man.
Like, nah, hold up. I'm gonna kill it for y'all later, you feel me? But let's actually get to this story time. This is my first one though, so I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me. I'm gonna probably be reading along, you know, make sure I get all the points for y'all, you feel me? I want the story time to be fire. Great story. But let's get straight to it. So this story time's about the time that I got pulled over at like 2 in the morning. And I had no clue my license was suspended. So for those of y'all that don't know, I'm gonna give y'all a little background. I used to go to Mason, and I used to work out like on the late night. You feel me? I was trying to get that jumper right, you know, that Steph Curry, that handle, you feel me, that Kyrie on me. But I used to do this like every night. You feel me? Trying to get better or whatever. But for some reason, this night I ended up going like dumb late. Like it was super late for some reason. I don't really remember why. But anyway, so I had gotten the workout in, you know, great vibes, thought I got better, you know, stuff like that. So after, you feel me, I had to go to the locker room and get a couple snacks, you feel me? If you play on the team at Mason, or you ever been to the actual arena, like where the locker room is and everything, you know the snacks go dumb. Like dumb snacks. You got fruit snacks, chewy bars. They even got the Fig Newtons for the old heads.
Fuck with me, you know I got
it. You want it, they got it. So now we're on the way home, blah, blah, stuff like that. Now there's 2 ways you can get from Mason to my house. You can either take a back road or you can take the highway.
The choice is yours.
So normally I always take the back roads when it's like super late, especially that night. Like normally I would have taken the back road. But for some reason, I decided to take the highway that night. And I remember like as soon as I took the exit, like something just told me like I had already known that I goofed. Like I took the exit and I was like, yup, like something funny about to happen tonight. Like I already know. At this point I can see like my exit coming up. It says like Centerville, 3/4 of a mile. So you feel me? Like everything's great. I'm like, I got better. I'm almost home. No Fed stop. Got home quick. Cool. So as I see my exit coming up, I switch all the way to the far right lane, you know, so I can take that exit. And as soon as I do that, I see them blue lights. You feel me? But like I was bumping in the whip, so I couldn't really hear the siren like that. But when I saw the blue lights in my rear view, I was like, bruh, there's no chance this is really happening. So after thinking about that for a while, you know, I start to send my attention elsewhere. Now, I don't know if that's how y'all think, but in my brain, this is how other humans think. While the Fed is in his whip, in my head, I'm saying, bro, I'm a G. When he get up here and he get up to my window, I'm a flex. I'm going to tell him what's up. So he finally, I see him coming out his door, out the rear view, and he comes up to my window and he knocks. And at that moment, my name changes from Dre to Alexander, Mark, Matthew, any type of name like that. So either way, I'm talking with that proper grammar for real. Like, I know y'all remember, what's that junk called? Them Schoolhouse Rock videos. Don't play me. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You was in the class. Conjunction, junction, what's that function? Stop playing me, bro.
Boy, if you don't get...
All y'all know what I'm talking about. But either way, so he finally pulls up and he says,
"Do you know why I pulled you over, son?" No, sir.
Because you was going 65 and a 55. I need your license and registration.
All right, cool. So I hand it to him or whatever. Cool. Goes back to his whip.
A few moments later.
He eventually comes back to the window and says, turn off the car. And at this point, I'm like, yo, I mean, it was fun while it lasted. Straight up. So I turn off the engine and everything, and I'm just like, yo, like, what's going on? And he's like, you're not supposed to be driving right now. Your license is expired. I look at this man like, boy, stop. Expiration date? Now, look, let me explain. From the day I got my license, I haven't really looked at it. I didn't even know there was an expiration date on it. So him telling me that was like, stop the madness, bro. Tell me why you really stopped me. And he's like, nah, for real, like, your license is expired. You're not supposed to be driving. This is basically like driving with no license. And at that point, my fear switches from him to my mom. I'm already like, bro, just arrest me at this point. Just arrest me. Because y'all forgot, it's 2 a.m. And my biggest fear, or every African American, is when the feds got to call your parents and wake them up in the morning because you did something and you in trouble. Not because you in danger or nothing like that, but because you in trouble and you affecting their sleep, especially a black mom. So I'm like, bro, at this point, you might as well arrest me. I'll call her tomorrow morning when she already awake, because if we wake her up right now, that's going to be bad news. And he said it. Right after I thought that, he said, you need to call your parents or call your mom and tell someone else to come with her because they need to drive your car and the car that they brought back home. And I was just like, okay. Right now? Okay. So I call my mom or whatever. She's like, okay, I'm coming right now. So I couldn't figure out her emotions. It was too short of a combo. You know, like when you get in trouble at school, but you don't know if they called the house. So you call home and you just asking a bunch of different questions, you know, just to see what the vibe is so you can figure out, you know, if she's mad or not. But the combo was too short to figure that out. So I'm still nervous. Like, I'm dumb scared, like still sweating and everything. So then after that, I tell the officer, yeah, she's on the way, blah, stuff like that. Not that long after, he comes up to me and he's like, I thought you said you lived right off the exit. Where are they? Mind you, it's been like 5 minutes. I look at this man like, I know you not talking. Like, bruh, you was the one that it just took you 20 minutes just to come tell me what I did wrong after you had already stopped me. How you gonna stop me because I did something? And it takes you 20 minutes to just come tell me. Like, nigga, tripping. So, you know, unfortunately, it didn't really go like that though. Like, when he said that, it was kind of like the last time I said I was gonna flex. Remember, like, I'm a G, I'm a tough. Yeah. When he told me that, I was just like, okay, yeah. I'll call him right now. Yeah, it has been a while. Okay. So I was just standing there, you know, waiting, letting it ring. Yeah. Like my man's in that other meme. Yeah, that's how I was standing. But so as I'm calling or whatever, the call ends and it's because they just pulled up. So I hang up. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. They're here. So then right after that happens, she gets up to the window. He's like, oh, finally. I'm like, I just look at my mom. Cool. That's, to me, that's strike two. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just let that be strike one. Cool. So After that, I can already tell my mom's not messing with the vibes. You feel me? Like I can already tell she can tell what's going on. Like, so I'm just like, cool. So then she gets nice to me, and she's just like, you know what? I'll handle it. Stuff like that. I'm lit. I'm like, bro, as long as I get through this, I get home safe, I'm gonna just pay this ticket, keep it moving. Like, I'm in the whip. And he has the ticket and stuff on the back of my car, on the trunk. And he's explaining to her, like, everything. He's explaining how I got pulled up for speeding, how my license is it expired, blah, stuff like that. So while he's explaining that, like, my mom's like, she just asked, like, a basic question. Like, I think it was just like, okay, so are you giving him, like, both tickets? Like, do we have to pay for both? Like, are you letting him off on one? Something like that. And he looks at her and he starts, like, explaining it over again, but he starts explaining it like she's slow. Like he looks at the paper. Hold on, let me get a piece of paper for y'all. He's like, I said he has to go get his license renewed, and he was caught for speeding. So I'm over here instigating. I'm next to her. I'm like, oh, I just didn't know that's how we let people talk to us now. But hey, you know, you learn something new every day. So she starts smiling a little bit, and I can tell she's hot. Mind you, it's like winter at the time because it was still basketball season. She's outside in pajamas. Her hair's still in a bonnet. It's freezing outside. And she's over here fanning herself. She's just like, oh, I am sized. I'm like, yo, something crazy about to go down tonight.
It's about to go down.
Like, my mom is going off at this point. Like, just because you got a badge, like, don't get it twisted, blah, blah. Like, we didn't come here disrespecting you, so there's no need for all of that, blah, blah. Like, going off on this man. Like at this point, like, she sees him as a regular civilian. Like, everything she's saying to him is what she would say to me. So I'm sized. I'm standing there like, yes. You feel me? All those things I wanted to say is what she's saying to him. So she's going off, blah, blah, stuff like that. And eventually I'm just like, yo, I'm like, Mom, like, cool out. Like, you said enough. Like, let's just go home. Stuff like that. Like, let's just keep it moving. I'm going to pay for it. Stuff like that. And then she gives me a death stare. And I'm just like, bro, I tried. I mean, maybe if you was nice to me before, I would have risked it for you, but she mad. Yeah. So I'm sitting back in the car, you know. I'm just wait till they come and drive, because, you know, I probably caused enough damage tonight, you know. Let me just sit here, just think about how I'm going to get this license renewed, how I'm going to pay for this ticket, keep it moving. So the officer's apologizing now. He's like, look, I'm sorry, it's been a long night, blah, blah, stuff like that. He's like, if y'all want to pay the fine, y'all can pay it by, like, January, February, like, something like that. I think it was January. And in the middle of that, my mom stops him. She's like, oh, we won't be needing that. We will be seeing you in court in March. Best believe. Takes the paper, and we're out. Damn! March comes along. We're in court. I'm shook. I didn't really think court was like that. Like, I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be everybody in there was dealing with a speeding ticket.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
We get there. One of the cases before me, it's a dude coming in from the back. He cuffed. He already in the jumpsuit. And they talking about this man had a car theft, attempted, like, robbery, all of this stuff. And the judge is just over here like, no parole. He's out of here. I'm sitting in the back like, yo. So there was another case where the officer didn't show up, and I didn't know this, but if the officer doesn't show up, you get off. Like whatever they charge you with, you get off. So we get there. So we're sitting there, and I'm just like, yo, please call my name because I don't see the officer there. They call my name like 2 people after, and he's not there. I stood up so quick. She was like, Andre? I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, yeah, your officer's not here. Well, she called the officer. He didn't show up. She was like, okay, he's not here. Have you gotten your license renewed? I said, yes, ma'am. She's like, do you have evidence? Showed her the paper. She was like, you're free to go. I was out that boy. Boy, my walk off went crazy. Hey, I'll catch y'all next time I catch a case. You feel me? But more of the story is, if you go out late in Virginia and you can take them back roads, just take them back roads. You feel me? You know, just take them back roads. Stay away from them feds, and you'll be all right. Especially if you go to college, and especially Mason, and you coming back from one of them parties, yeah, just stay on them back roads. I'm trying to tell you now. For y'all that are getting your licenses now, or people that just didn't know either, make sure y'all get y'all license renewed. I don't want y'all in this situation like me. You feel me? I don't want you to end up like me. 3, and last but not least, this for my youngins. My youngins. When you're in them English classes, make sure you pay attention to them Schoolhouse Rock videos. You never know, bro. I feel like they saved me. They've saved me from other tickets, I tell you that. That proper grammar will take you a long way.
Hey, so mom, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all know Gold Coins the gang.
Yo, it's your boy Dre, aka Gold Coins PGO2. If you mess with what we putting out, make sure you like and subscribe below so we can keep that heat coming to you.
What's up, it's Josh. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
Oh yeah, what's the deal, man? It's Gold Coins Prezi. We got a lot of heat coming for y'all. But we can't bring that heat unless y'all like and subscribe at the link below. You heard what I'm saying? You gotta like and subscribe.